taking some heavy damage down at bottom. Arrow's going to miss as well. Ramsey's just staying on him, right-clicking him down. The just comes in from Solo, and they're going to be able to bring down S4. That'll be a first blood down in the bottom lane. It's going for the direct harass onto the Enigma. Zaz comes in from the side. They're making a real play onto no one here, but the turnaround coming in. There's so much damage. FNG just gets dropped here. Nico Baby, meanwhile, looks across towards Zayat.
So those Eidolons have +8 damage each, and Nico Baby going in.
Nico Baby, no! No! Stay away from the Eidolons! Another one's gonna go down. No one will die this time, but it's not worth it. Good old enchant. Always there when you need it. Meanwhile, no one taking a decent amount of damage up in the top lane, but they're going to look to turn it around onto FNG. And again, this damage is so insane. Just chasing down the Witch Doctor under the tower. They've got the 2 points in the Scorched Earth, but with the heal from FNG, it's not going to be enough to bring him down. But the right click is going to come through, and they will be able to finish him off. Meanwhile, no one being chased by Nico Baby here. The Maledict doing a decent job on keeping Nico Baby back. Meanwhile, Zayat's trying to come over and help out, but there is another Earthshock available, and the right click will come through from Nico, and he's got another Overpower available. So I think Zayat needs to play this one carefully, but oh my goodness, turns it around, crits him up, brings down that Ursa.
They are hitting for nearly 50 damage each, so you have 6 of those. It's not fun.
Stay away. Solo might have just been soloed by FNG here. Turns around though with the impetus as his dying wishes to bring down FNG, and I think Zayat is going to make his wish come true as it's another kill going to the Doom. Was looking to try and set up.
Again, gonna get the award.
Well, he's trying to do it without the Doom, and the double leap with the impetus chasing him. Hit and run.
Oh, so good. Nico Baby though.
Him. Oh dear. Yeah. Okay. This might be over for Zayat. He's going for the TP away, but they've got a lot of damage on the side, including an arrow as well, just to catch out onto Zayat. So they'll bring him down. Now gotta be careful, might be getting baited here as FNG comes through, they land off the Dragon Tail, and now FNG gonna follow up with the stun as well, and with the Maledict on in, the silence comes down along with the Death Ward. They get themselves an easy kill. Zayat just kind of walks into the Death Ward here, takes a ton of damage, backs himself away with the speed from the Scorched Earth. I think he might be good. Oh, up, buddy! Tries to make a cheeky play with the Ironwood Tree, maybe trying to bait out a Doom or something, but ends up getting himself killed off by Limp.
FNG has been making out.
S4 being jumped here, taking a lot of damage, just melting. I mean, that's the problem with this DK. And he has excelled that farm into the mid game. He went for this Midas just to stay on top, knowing probably that the S was going to go for the Battle Fury and just wanted to have his own farming tool to go onto FNG in the jungle here. Samel trying to chase him down, and that's going to be a clean kill onto FNG. Samel will make sure he grabs that with the Sleight of Fist.
He looks like he's pretty dead.
Yeah, I think S4 is dead.
Oh yeah, he's running into them. He's so dead.
Big prediction. Look at them. They just melt him. They just absolutely melt him. This guy's supposed to be tanky, but
right. If they're not running at you, then the armor's not gonna do a whole lot. Here it is, Nico Baby. He's been found.
Doom comes down. There he goes. The big Doom out onto the teddy bear, and he is just gonna get destroyed.
Limp popped the Arcane Rune, or it was forcefully popped, so they're gonna have to use an Exo here most likely.
S4 trying to stay on those front lines, but again, the damage is just too much. They're going to lose him straight off the bat. The stun does come down onto the Enigma to stop him joining in the fight. Ramsey's backing himself away. They've managed to force out the Exorcism, and I think the plan now is just to disengage
with their summons and such. But that's okay. Hanskin, I think you are going to get stunned, sir.
There it is. There's the Infernal Blade. Throwing Yield's going to play around the trees a little bit there, but Zayat does connect. Are there any leaps available? No leaps. Hanskin will just die, sad and alone. There might be heroes in their jungle. Moonlight Shadow's going to come down, though. This could be problems with that. Nice blink away, though. Sick reactions from the Doom to get himself out of that Dragon Tail. Very, very quick, as Solo might be dropped here. They're going to have to yield them at the last second just to make sure they can bring down the dough. Solo still running away. They'll have to use a Crypt Swarm. There we go.
I'm not sure if the glyph is still up.
The glyph is up, indeed.
Okay, so they should definitely pop that, and there it is. Limp's Exo will be gone now. They're running at top. Nico Baby has been found.
Nico Baby in the trees. Do they have the Doom? They don't have it. Actually, they've already popped it as they jump down onto Nico Baby. Can they finish the job? Yes, they can. Nico Baby goes down, but no one will fall at the same time for Black Hole. Meanwhile, Ramsey's going for the TP away with the Rage. Gets himself out.
There's no Black Hole.
Solo playing around the pit here. Unfortunately, gets caught out by S4's Blink stun onto him, and Solo is going to end up losing his life here. They'll give up the Roche. Alliance tactically take the Aegis away from the side. Oh, the Dragon Tail still connects onto Samael here. I thought he dodged it with the Sleight of Fist. Now the arrow connects as well. Samael brought down Alliance. They find their feet in this game.
But they want bigger fish than the Enchantress, right? Yeah, they want something
Here
else.
we go. They find themselves a DK. Can they take him down in time, though? The two-man silence comes down, and Ember Spirit in trouble once again. As the arrow's going to connect once more. This Ember Spirit, he doesn't get to play. Don't think that's going to keep him alive, though. Great plays from Ramsey to keep his teammate alive, but still in a lot of trouble as that Maledict is on him. The Death Ward coming down. Samel needs to get himself back. Meanwhile, on the backline, Nico maybe finds one. Might just find two. Samel gets off those chains, runs himself to the side. Might be okay. Meanwhile, S4 runs himself out of the engagement. Ramses, he's being kited real bad here, looking for a target. Jumps onto Limp, just starts smacking away at the DP. The DP has herself the exorcism in just 1 second. Is she gonna pop it? BKBU's trying to get himself away as Ramses pops the rage and the TP away.
Really difficult for Era to take the team fight right now. Alliance gonna go back.
They want this Aegis. They gotta be careful though. Blink Kid's done onto Samel. They need the help to come through. Great Centaur Storm coming out from the Doom to hold them back, but Samel could be also be in some trouble. Running away to the side, so the right click comes through. They'll bring him down. Nico Baby trying to fight into the lifesteal. He's gonna be able to do so. Ramses, no, he gets the bash. Still gonna die. No one comes in. Looking for the black hole. Won't be able to find it though as he just drops down the midnight pulse, and now he's silenced up, so can't drop the black hole anyway. Would love to get it off here, but he's silenced up. Taken down. Right click comes through. He's gonna die, as well as the Enchantress under the tier 2 tower. They're all dead on the side of just Era. Nothing's been the same.
Handskin, free kill. They're gonna pop the Doom.
Yeah, I'll drop the Doom on him.
Handskin's gonna be like, that's alright, guys.
Yeah.
It's a Doom. Let's go. When I'm alive, we're gonna attack them. No problem.
And up on that high ground they go. Exorcism taking away at that tower. Nico Baby as well. In fact, he's coming in for the aggression here as the stun comes through. They've actually stunned up the Enchantress, and the Infest is going to try and keep the Ench alive, but it's not going to be enough. The Ench will get finished off. Yules comes out onto the DP. Buyback is available onto Solo as well, as Limp just staying his ground here up on the Radiant base, allowing his Ghost to do their work, tack away at the melee barracks. They actually have now an AC on Ramses, so he's positioning himself just to keep in range to get that aura off onto those buildings. And now looking for a target. Doom comes down, but is it there in time? It's not. Well, it is, but the BKB's already come down, so it doesn't make a difference. She just runs herself away, and now it's 4 popping a BKB of their own. They're actually going to look in towards Nico Baby instead, but Nico Baby, he's got that ultimate and that Aegis both available. They'll look over towards the Life Stealer instead, and he's just getting rammed down on Ramsey. Finally, Samel joins in the fight. Yules comes down. Meanwhile, BKB on the back lines. He's got 3 heroes inside of it. F4 and FNG lose their lives to no one with an incredible black hole in the back lines. This might have just turned the fight, might have just turned the game, but Nico Baby, he's still a scary, scary boy as he pops out Satanic, turns around onto Zayas, but he's being left alone. The team are too low to come and help him out, so they're going to be able to take him down for the first time. Handskin and Limp wondering what they can do as they're being zoned out by Solo and by Samel. He's going to come back to life. Nico Baby being controlled up. He's looking over towards Samel. Wants to try and find himself an Ember Spirit. Says looking over towards the Doom, but they're kiting him nicely. But in comes Limp. He's got all these Spirit Siphons coming down. That's healing him up. No, the Infest saves Samel just in time. They'll bring down Nico Baby, and now they're looking for more. They want to try and grab Limp. They want everybody on the side of Alliance, and they may well just find them as in comes the damage. The team have arrived. Just Era take down everybody, and the game comes flying back in the other direction. Looking at, yeah, about a 9k gold swing. That's pretty insane. Oh, what a wall stop coming down onto 2, setting up for a beautiful black hole from no one. They jump both the cars. They're out of this before they even get a chance to use anything. Yeah, they know this Roshan. I mean, Roshan is incredibly short spawned. He's up already. One of the shortest. As they look forward, looking to poke. Science comes down onto Samel. He's got himself that Yule, so he's happy to play around with this one as they drop the Doom onto Yersa. That means no Abyssal Blade, which means they can freely drop the Black Hole if they see an opportunity. In they comes, no one looking forward, trying to bait it out here. Doesn't really want to throw it onto a solo DK, so they will just run down S4 eventually as a right click comes through. But meanwhile, Abyssal on the black lines are going to be able to take down Solo. Science comes down onto the Doom, back to the high ground. They will go on the side of 404. But Samel being chased by Limp. Meanwhile, chasing continues here. Arrow going to come through. Not going to land on 21, I don't believe. They're still looking. They might have found someone. Samel in the back here. He's got himself a Yules. He's going to have to use it, but unfortunately he has no spells when he comes down the other side. Oh, he actually has a Remnant, but they were waiting for that one. Death Ward's going to get dropped. Trying to go for the TP away, but the Yules comes out just in time to cancel that out, and Samel will lose his life.
Big win from Alliance all around.
With the wraparound here. 4 heroes all together. 1 in the back lines. That's going to be Solo. And they jump forward, stun out onto the life here. Can they keep him locked down? No one comes in with a black hole onto 2 heroes. Ursa is inside of it. They need the follow-up damage though. Ramsey now comes out, popping that BKB, and they'll be able to take down S4. But the S is doing so much work. Takes down Noah. Trying to fight up into Ramses, but he's losing this engagement. The Abyssal Blade from Ramses comes off onto Nico. They've got him locked down. They manage to kill off the Ursa. The big boy is down, and now they need to get themselves out on the side of Alliance. But they will be able to do that with the cover of Moonlight Shadow. but it's a very, very big ask as they jump forward onto Limp here. Moonlight Shadow's going to get popped. They just drop the black hole onto the DP. They don't even care. They've got a refresher shard to drop if they need to, so they're going to bring us down. BKB, a buyback comes out from Limp as BKB pops from Zayats. They'll just tear apart S4. Once again, just gets completely melted. This poor old DK doesn't really get a play here, and Nico Baby in the middle of everybody. I mean, he's going to need some help, but in comes no one with the black hole. A very casual one as he just strides onto the Ursa. Ursa did get off the enrage though, so he's going to be able to survive through it quite easily as Limp comes in. He's got himself that Exism and a BKB chasing forward onto Ramses. Ramses with his own BKB as well as the rage. Double protection here as that looks to go in, but I think he's just trying to buy some space more than anything as he's going to lose his life to make some space for Ramses to get away. Meanwhile though, Solo might not be so lucky as the Enchantress gets torn apart. She does have buyback, but Arrow nearly connects onto Samael, just about jukes away from it with that Fire Remnant. Don't forget, Samael has got an Aegis, and even with like the whole of Alliance just sitting on the high ground, it was very hard to just commit to that kill. But Alliance, looking for this buyback onto the Doom. They might well just get it as they pop the enrage on the Ursa, but Ramses, he's got that Linkins upon him as they jump forward here. BKB being popped now from the life steal. Zayat's going to buy back into this one, but Nico Baby loses his life instantly. He doesn't even stand a chance, and now going to move on to the DK. He is dead. Warstomp's going to stop the TP of FNG, and Alliance with a messy push end up losing 3. But FNG, he's pinging it. He senses something's going on here. Oh, they're baiting with the ward, but no, the bait gets counted upon here as the Doom gets stunned up instead. In comes no one. 3-man black hole coming down as they jump forward. Take down 1, take down 2. S4's going to fall as well. All 3 heroes inside that black hole will go down. Meanwhile, the S is going to get controlled up with the Yules. Nico Baby running on forward, looking for a target. Popping that in rage to try and bring down the Enigma, which he will be able to do so. But they're looking for the backlines. They're looking for the doomed up Death Prophet, trying to finish her off. Samael and Ramses, the 2 squad, they will get the kill. No buyback on the Death Prophet as this Ursa runs rampage in the backlines, but he's running out of steam. His team is running out of support for him. Actually not that convincing of a fight despite an insane black hole as Abyssal Blade. The Abyssal Blade in return. Just a couple of Abyssal Blades being thrown down as the rage comes through. The 2 carriers just going mono with each other here. But that's a big one. S4 is in. Ramses needs a target, jumps into Solo. That is not a very good passenger though, because this Enchantress is going to die so quickly. Solo with the 4 stuff up into the high ground, trying to keep her precious cargo alive and buy enough time to get off this rage. Doesn't do so, unfortunately, and the Lifestealer is going to fall. It's a 5-man wipe for Alliance.
They need to get a black hole on.
They find a target. Oh no, that's Hanskin. He's been caught out pushing out the top lane. Going to get dropped pretty quickly. No buyback on this Mirana. Please get out of our base. Don't mega us. Ramses low, Abyssal Blade forward onto S4, just taking out some chunks here. Soft commit, but now comes the big black hole coming down onto the DK. It's just a small one, but maybe it's going to be enough. The Doom comes down the side onto the DP, but she gets off the Exorcism in time. Second black hole's going to come down onto the Ursa. Ursa doesn't care though. He got off the enrage beforehand, and he's going to be absolutely fine. Meanwhile, Hanskin needs to leap away. Going to be okay, but they have lost 2 on the side of Alliance. Never mind. Samael takes down the 3rd. They're running out of heroes on the side of Alliance. They'll look in towards Nico Baby. Nico Baby trying to run his way out of this fight. It's not going to be enough. He's got another enrage, but Samael's just on the front line trying to harry away at them. Limp and Nico Baby, I just don't think it's going to be enough as they jump forwards here. The Ethereal Blade from Zayats for some reason takes down Limp. A cheeky pickup which wasn't expected, but Limp does have a buyback to try and come back into this. Can they really hold though? It's just too much to ask at this point. It's 2 heroes versus 5. This never works. But maybe, just maybe, there's some chance here as the Abyssal Blade comes forward onto the DP. Nico Baby going for Zayats in the backline. He's going to find that kill. Meanwhile, they're looking just to bring down the Ancient here. Ramses, he is pretty low, but he's got that Agent. He's going to be able to take it down regardless. The game will end. Just Error take down the throne.
On bottom now, Hanskin looks like he's in a lot of trouble. First blood.
It's going to be a first blood, and Ramses is actually able to steal that despite...
It's just gonna high-five each other like, sorry boss, next time. Next time we'll let ourselves.
Oh, Rupture out onto Hanskin here. He could be in some trouble as no one comes forwards here. Hanskin going to try and make his way out of the Blood Ride, but I think this Clockwork might be dead for a 2nd time in a row. And this one at the hands of no one to try and bait a little bit more out of the side of 404. See how much value he can find from this. Meanwhile, down the bottom, the spend's gone down. Oh my goodness, a rotation in from Limp. They don't really have the catch. They see Samael here. They've got the dagger out onto him. This could be trouble for the Zeus as they get on top of him, but the roll comes across here from Zayats, but a great LSA onto the 2 of them. The Gouda Blade comes down onto Zayats. Nico Baby takes down Samael. 2 heroes dead on the side of 404, and they're looking for number 3 as well, so they're going to go across onto no one. He's going to turn around, pop the Rupture, pop the Blood Right. Nico Baby, well, he's going to be fine. He's got so many heroes backing him up here. There's no real way for them to turn aggressive onto this PA.
From Limp, or 9-minute Aether Lens that helped get that double stun.
Oh, S4.
Onto Samael.
Oh, sweet little baby S4 going for a TP, cancels it out, realizing that its demise is nigh.
It's really difficult for both of these teams to actually take the mid tower too. Oh, Hanskin on the ward.
Yeah, they fight him again here.
Huge burst of healing. Solo getting gone on by Limp here. Boom.
Yeah, he's going to take him down instantly, but they're looking for the return kill onto Hanskin. Once again, the Clockwork's going to be that target. Slight stuff, so he can't shot away, but there's a reload coming in the back lines. They're looking for Sumail. Will they find him? Dagger comes down. Sumail's back under the tower, so they don't really want to go for him, so instead they're going to send a look across over towards the Earth Spirit, straight into him, and they should be able to take him down. The heal comes out, but it's not enough. The Magnetize doing a decent amount of damage, but the heal up from FNG is going to keep the PA nice and safe.
Holding this tower. Has a boost of travels. Very, very fast.
Limp being caught out here by Zayat, so no one but in comes FNG trying to keep him alive. Pops the mech, pops the stick. Is it going to be enough to turn this around? Limp, the science is now out, so he can maybe look to try and get some LSAs off. Does do so, lands it onto 2. Surely they can't keep him alive here though, but FNG is doing such a good job, and in comes S4. They drop down the... No, the blood's right. It's going to be enough to bring down Limp. She came so close to surviving this one, but she does still drop. Heavenly Grace, very cool as we have a hook shot coming forward onto this Bloodseeker. They're going to try and take down no one. He's going to turn around, drop down that Blood right, but there's too much damage coming through into the Bloodseeker. He's going to die, but now Sven turning it around onto S4, but he's just going to back himself away. Got FNG to help him out.
Oh, they got to cancel.
At the Rebbe as they gang themselves down some mail.
That's what my senses are telling me. No one top. They're dropping everything onto him.
Yeah, this Bloodseeker is going to get finished off. Gets down a final fuck you blood right before he dies, but doesn't connect on 21 either, so...
Just hiding in the trees. How can that big Underlord hide behind the trees? I do not understand.
Physics, okay? Meanwhile, they managed to find out the Omni Knight here. He could be in some trouble, but they do throw down with the blood right in. Hanskin also taking a bit of damage. The roll comes through from Zayat's Blolo, just about getting up that Guardian Angel in time. The Dragon Slave will not finish the job. Meanwhile, Solo's the one, finally gets killed off by S4, finds him in the backlines with the Firestorm, and they're going to keep themselves away, so they don't want to get caught up by the blood right, Ramses. He's on the backlines here, doesn't have that much health left. No, Omni Knight, they need to finish him off. The dagger comes through, and a jump forward from Nico Baby. Hanskin could have taken the kill. Yeah, so, and the Sven has 11 armor. The Heavenly Grace just gives him strength, so I kind of feel like he's just going to be like a big block of butter. Is that going to be enough? Okay, under the tower, no one goes down.
S4, gonna relocate out.
They use the Thunder God's Wrath to find him here, but he's got himself a Dark Rift. They don't have enough damage to get through him, I'm fairly sure, so he's just going to say peace out and get himself back into the base. Meanwhile, Lena could be in some trouble. Limp has been targeted here as the TP's come through from the side of 404. Superman Sven in the neighborhood, and that is just Limp disappearing as they fall forward onto the Clockwork as well. The hero brought down 404 over for a team fight, although she is in the neighborhood for a rather long time. And there's a rough drought onto Limp. S4 doesn't have a Dark Rift available either as the Spirit gets on top of him, kicks him back. Limp just losing all his HP. The Atos comes down, the Blood Right's there as well as Alina goes down. Meanwhile, over on the side, well, they've taken down Sumail once. Yeah, Nico Baby got on top of him. The BKB is available on the PA, exactly. Though they don't really want to overcommit to this one. They're just going to allow Hanskin probably to die in the backlines. Don't really see this Clockwork surviving this one, unfortunately. Good night, Sweet Prince, as the clock will fall, but the rest of Alliance make their way out. Yeah, I'm wondering when we're going to see a nullifier out from Nico Baby. It's already seeming like he's got so much value as they go in the bottom lanes. They're going to be able to find Zayats very quickly indeed and take the tower along with it. But they're pinging out. They know where this reload is.
The relocate.
Don't bring back the PA. Don't bring back the PA. Don't do it. Oh, thank God. FNG. He's a smart guy. And now the TPs are coming. Alliance, they'll have to back themselves away. And S4 will be the one to help them do that. Hanskin. Okay.
What? It's like he was actively looking to get away from
Guys, go on without me. Please, I'll hold them off. No, Hanskin, it's fine. You can come with us. It doesn't... No, I'll give my life... All right, buddy.
They want to catch someone. Oh, there's a counter smoke from Alliance here.
Impatient. Hanskin gets popped here. In they go with the Sven, but are they ready for it? Limp actually blinks right onto the Sven, gets off the Yules as they go for the backlines here. Ramsey's being controlled up and counted very nicely as Nico Baby goes across, immediately looking for Solo. Solo going to pop away that Guardian Angel, but killed off by the Laguna Blade. Nico Baby, though, ruptured up, in some trouble, has to pop the BKB. Is he going to TP himself out, or is he going to try and stand and fight? Right now, the answer is stand and fight. No one's still poking around on the top lines as they jump in onto S4. Ultimate from Sven doing so much damage, but in comes the EA. She tears him a new one. Oh my God. Ramsey just gets put into the grave. And now, well, that's going to be this fight over, I'm afraid. They'll turn around. They'll deal with the Bloodseeker, root him up, try and take him down the full stuff across. He's a fast little bugger, this Bloodseeker. But I think they've got him down as the LSA lands, and they will kill off the Blood.
The last fight, that's who they started on too. They went straight on to Sumail first.
Oh, no, great target, but then he goes under, literally under the Ancient, trying to kill off Samael here with that nullifier, popping the BKB, popping just about everything, but they don't get the kill, and now Alliance need to leave. The Sven's coming back in 5 seconds. S4, he doesn't have a Dark Rift for another 9 seconds. This could get messed. Oh, okay. Zayats gets the kill onto Limp in the back. And he does give his life for it, but I mean, that is value right there.
Yep, Thunder God's Wrath into the kick. Worked out. PA doesn't have BKB. They really want to hunt right now. Nico Baby wants the mail though. Nico Baby wants the mail.
His best friend in the world. Can he get on top of him? Samael in a bit of trouble once again. Nico Baby just controlling up Samael. Will be able to get the kill on the Dark Rift out immediately afterwards. Beautifully timed. Meanwhile, the poor old Io is going to get butchered. Oh, reload. Reload. Where is Oh, Nick Babe's actually had to TP back across.
Wait, he's going on to
Limp. Comes the Sven, looking for the leaner, gets immediately taken down from the Yules, but the reflection comes down to stun up the Sven with the Lotus Orb at the very last second. Ramsey's getting kited a bit. Meanwhile, they look over towards Nico Baby in the backlines, popping that BKB in, trying to fight into the Sven. She's just picked up the Satanic. They weren't ready for this on the side of 404, and now they need to readjust. Solo on the run here, caught up by the LSA. Ramsey's coming in, missing every single shot onto Nico Baby here. Satanic pop from Nico as he fights into the Sven. Sven no longer with the God Strength, in some real trouble. Turns around, looks to Underlord, but the Sven is dead. Nico Baby coming out on top once again with a triple kill, sending him godlike.
No wards really out.
Hook shot on Solo here. The Yule's used by Limp. Both, well, you know, he's down. Laguna Bay comes through.
Pinning him down though.
In goes Sven, popping that ultimate, trying to bring down the PA as quickly as possible, but the burst heal comes in for the Io just in time. Another hook shot comes through as well. They'll keep Nico Baby alive. Zayats is the one who goes down instead. Ramsey still chasing though, looking for that Io, looking for the easy target, trying to bring down that supporting hero, but won't quite do it in time. And now the blink across from PA, she's looking for the easier target. Solo gets taken down with a 1,800 damage crit, and now they look to take down the big boy Sven. He's strong, but is he strong enough? Nico Baby still looking for the chase, but Samael and Ramses are still alive, but their barracks are exposed. Bloodseek with the buyback. Ramses, he still wants to fight once his God Strength is up. Knows he needs to, and the break is out onto the PA. Maybe they can bring him down in time, but the Eels comes out onto the Sven to control him up. And now PA once again popping through, has the Satanic available. Doesn't even matter though. Kills off Ramses just with pure damage. Nico Baby, the big bad beefcake, takes them by storm. Smash back into their fountain, and 404 will crumble. Alliance, they will take game number 2, drawing this series to the 1-1.
On the map. They really... Oh, already getting a first blood bottom. Yeah, and no one is the one who got the kill, so he's going to have a really early bracer.
He's in some trouble. They've got the skewer back. Get him out of the tower. Zayats with the right clicks might be enough to finish the job here. FNG on the run. Shockwave comes through, and they'll finish the job onto FNG. Another kill down the bottom lane for 404. Meanwhile, 2-man skewer in the bottom lane onto Nico Baby and FNG. Zayats going to go for a run around the trees, but FNG might not be out of the woods here, as no one does have those boots, and FNG does not, and he's going to get finished off by the Ether Shock of Zayats.
Solo top.
The kill. Uh-oh. On the run. Handskin and S4 chasing him down with a couple of right clicks here. There's no more spells off from Handskin, though. They're actually just going to straight up let him go. Mask of Madness pinks up from Ramses. They want to use the attack speed to make a play, and Handskin's going to be that target. In they go with the shackles, and he's just going to get his turkey basted. And make them work.
There's 3 cores in one lane right now. They really, really want to take this bottom tower. They want the Morphling to TP out. But Alliances are actually TPing in.
Across from no one. Still not dropping that RP. In fact, doesn't actually have it leveled, as they will finish off FNG. And now Ramsey's looking across towards Limp here. Limp TP's in and dies just as quickly. Manavoid takes him down. He wasn't ready for that at all. Meanwhile, S4 duking through the trees. Handskin comes around with a nice rock onto 2, but Ramsey's now on top of S4. He has taken everybody down right now. Finds the Nature's Prophet. Right click comes in. It's a triple kill for the Mask of Madness anti-mage. Down in the bottom lane 11 minutes into the game. This is pretty unheard of, to be honest. Meanwhile, Handskin just trying to keep his head down, but the skewer comes across. Ramsey sees it. You know he wants it. Gets it in time for the ultra kill. May well just be as he gets hammered in the side. Samael claims a kill for himself, though.
He is level 6 on FNG, though. Are they going to go... Oh, this is a kill. This is a kill.
He comes down. Anti-Mage in some trouble as we have that Fiend script coming down. Limp just barreling down upon him.
He's already got a Yasha on the Anti-Mage.
Meanwhile, S4. Maybe jump on this guy here, going in, going out, bit of zig, bit of zag as they drop down S4. Meanwhile, FNG, he's caught inside this Plague Lord here from Zayats. He's actually just straight up dead. There's no way out for FNG. He's going to lose his life as the RP comes down onto 2. Not too bad. Samael going to come in, drop the combo onto both of them. They are gone. Now it's Samael's turn to get himself a triple kill.
Was about to get a free.
And he goes though up onto the high ground anyway, just trying to blow up Limp immediately. Not quite enough damage to do so, as FNG is going to be their new target. But the sleep is out onto the Magnus. And that's going to put an end to their aggression. Solo nearly drops FNG just with a big fat soul rip, and the toss across it might be enough to finish off the Bane, but Hanskin comes in from the side, trying to turn it around. Solo's actually going to be the one that dies down here instead. He loses his life under that tower. A little bit too deep here, boys. The Zayat's also going to be on the receiving end of these right clicks from S4, although the mech comes through just from the high ground. No one, great position to keep Zayat's alive. Zayat's still on the run, but the right clicks are there. They will finish the job. He loses his life.
On him.
Let's see. Nico baby. He's making the stacks.
They
he's
scanned it.
though. He's dead. He's dead.
He's dead.
The damage comes in. He's just out of here. See you later, Morphling. Get that puddle in the sink.
They gotta group up, man. They gotta get some smokes going. They gotta open up this top tower. It's still up, and FNG just getting war trap.
A little bit, but Lim comes in with a pretty nice chains onto the two of them here. Maybe they can bring down Zayat, as no one's just threatening with the RP on the side here. Has those Greaves, doesn't use it to save his measly support, and not going to try and help out Solo here as well. They're just going to allow the two heroes to fall. Alliance take a fairly decent fight here. And of course, I mean, it was more than that actually. It was really just playing so aggressively. Smell jumps in. Oh, this is one very dead Bane.
Overwhelmed by all this minus armor and right click.
Looking for something. Limp gonna lead the charge here with a new Dessa of his. He jumps down on the two, but Solo's able to get down that Flesh Golem and the Tombstone in time. Alliance, they're gonna keep on trying to fight into this one. If they can kill off the Tombstone, they're gonna be able to maybe continue this siege here. Solo might be the first one to lose his life here as he does go down for 30 seconds. Hands get onto the high ground. Nice roll onto two, but immediate toss up. Turning around from Samael, they'll be able to drop the Earth Spirit. And now, well, they poke forward for more. The Magnetize runs out. They see Mr. FNG. He is gonna drop, and now a beautiful jump in the backlines from Smail onto Lim. Lim does have that remnant to get himself away, but Ramsey's hot on his tail, gets another one. Triple kill for the anti-mage. FNG might make it an ultra as he pops the lovely little counter spell. Ultra kill for Ramsey's. Can he find the rampage? That is the question. Espal's gonna get dragged back by the shockwave. Oh, he wants it. He's a hungry boy. Ramsey's on top of Espal. Pump faking the RPs as well. In they go. Ramsey's. Oh no, it doesn't time it right. It was only the shackles, can't really blame him, but maybe he gets Hanskin instead. Nah, finally sees the opportunity.
Anti-mage decides to join up.
No, so he decides not to turn up. Meanwhile, FNG dares to step onto the high ground. Nice two-man silence. I mean, Hanskin's going to follow up here, but no one turns around with the RP onto two. Nikobe Mimi just be zoned out by Ramses. The skewer comes through, actually pushes Hanskin away, but he is still going to die. Meanwhile, a jump forward onto Nikobe. Ramses is trying to control him up right now, as he's going to be able to just harry this Morphling back into the base. And Smell deals with Hanskin and S4, and they cannot. I mean, no, Nikobe can't do anything. He's just going to have to accept his fate. It's a sad state of affairs. The toss back doesn't quite connect from Samael. A pesky ghost gets in the way, but Anti-Mage going in pretty deep here, losing his health. He's actually in some trouble. He's going to die. Lim brings him down. Now Samael not that healthy either. They need to leave right now. They're bitten off way more than they can chew, but Samael doesn't have that option. He doesn't have that luxury. FNG falls to no one at the very least. Meanwhile, the rest of the team is trying to get out. Hanskin looking to cancel some TPs or something like that. Wants to stay on top of Samael, but doesn't want to get caught out here as Zayats will throw down the Hex, and the rest of the team is not really coming along here as they will just deal with Solo in the backlines instead.
I like that play from no one. What Alliance are trying to do here is... Oops. He might still get gone on though. He has Greaves in 3.
Yeah, they don't want this mag, that's for sure. They don't want this mag.
They wanted to kill Ramses as soon as he TPs out to farm.
Smell looking for S4, the avalanche toss combination onto him. It could be in some sort of trouble as they pop the nightmare onto him to keep him alive a little bit longer. Meanwhile, they'll toss up the anti-mage. He is running out of HP. They've got a lot of physical damage to throw, but unfortunately the Morphling gets hexed up, but he's got that strength coming in. RP onto 2, holding them still as they'll just lock down this Morphling, trying to take him out, and they will kill off Nico Baby. Limp on the run now as they'll kill off FNG. He's got to run them down. Doesn't make a difference as they drop the Mana Void onto him. 4 heroes dead once more for the side of Alliance. I feel like I've been saying that a lot this game, but that's because it's true. Another convincing fight for 404 as they are now 29-8 on the scoreline with an 18k gold advantage. Absolutely nothing stopping them from running up this high ground, and even less stopping Alliance from calling GG as they tap out of this third and final game, and 404 take the series.